Alright, so welcome back. Today let's talk about why people still get pregnant after taking backup pills after an unprotected intercourse. So let's go there. There are three instances in which it is possible for you to get pregnant after that. So one is certain medication that you will take after you take the backup pills. So what are the medications? Number one, the medication that you use against convulsion or seizures, like carbamazepam, like phenobarb, they can affect the action of this backup pill. Another medication is the omeprazole. Omeprazole is used for also treatment to bring out the gas. So another one is gas tablet. So the gas tablets, magnesium trisilicate, aluminum hydroxide, they can affect the drug's action, the backup pill action. So that's the drug aspect. One other thing is the timing. The timing. What time you take the medication? Do you take the medication after you ovulate or before you ovulate? Okay. Do you know when you are ovulating? How do you tell? So let's pay attention. We are about to discuss it. Two things you're going to learn: what is affecting the medication and how to know your ovulation time. So the time you take the medication is one thing that can affect the medication action. So let's use the illustration here to do that. So one more factor before we go there is having body weight. People very fat, people obese, try to do exercises to reduce your weight. So research say that people who like it above 165 pounds, about 75 kg, are at risk of getting pregnant even if they take backup pills. Or if your BMI, your body mass index, is more than 25. So let's take this and understand the calculation. What do we do? Considering a lady who has 28 days cycle length. So cycle length is the number of days between two periods. So assuming you saw your message on the first and then you saw it again on the 30th of the month of November. This month is November calendar. So that means your message ended on the 20th, your cycle length ended on the 29th. So from the 1st to the 29th is one cycle length. Another will begin on the 30th. So that's the cycle length definition. Now let's get put to work. How does this happen that the time I take the medication it affects me and I still get pregnant? So consider a lady who has 28 days cycle. So she saw her message on the 3rd. And the message can last for about 2 to 3 or 4 days, no problem. But the cycle length still continues. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So that means our cycle ended on the 30th. So the 1st of December now, we found December calendar, the 1st of December, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. So that means she's supposed to start another cycle on the 1st of December. So she has 28 days. Now, considering that she started her message on this day and she is to end on this day, which is the 30th, how do we calculate for ovulation time? So the formula says 28, which is the cycle length, minus 14. So when we do that, what will happen is 28 minus 14. What will happen is 4 and 1. So we'll have 14. So minus 14 means from the 30th, let's count 14 days backward and minus it. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So from here, from the 17th to go, we remove it. That means minus 14. So our ovulation time is expected around here. The 16. Now, because it's expected around 16, does that mean it must happen on the 16th? No. So scientists who did this research calculated that they did an approximate calculation that there's a possibility at 2 days ahead and 2 days backward, within a time frame, she can ovulate. That is the release of egg. So from the 14 to the 18, she can ovulate. So it's possible. So now, a lady who get involved in intercourse, what a possibility now that she can get pregnant even if she take backup pills. The possibility is if she is to ovulate on exactly this day, 16, and she have intercourse on this day, the 17th. If ovulation has already occurred, backup pill is no longer effective. So the woman already ovulated on the 16th. Now, if we release egg as a woman, it lasts 24 hours active in the body. So she released it on the 16th. That same hour she released on the 16th. On the 18th, that hour, that same hour, like let's say 8 p.m. 8 p.m. on the 17th, the egg will absorb in the body. So if she had intercourse before 8 p.m., the egg is already released. So taking backup pill in its condition, it will not work. She will get pregnant because backup pill is only there to help prevent ovulation, or delay ovulation, which is the release of egg. But then you ovulated on this day and have intercourse on this day. So the egg already is there. The egg is already there. So you cannot prevent pregnancy without medication. One other instance is, what if the lady have intercourse, unprotected sex on the 15th, and then she is to ovulate on this 17th day. So she had intercourse on the 15th, and the belief of this medication that after 72 hours it can still be effective. That effectiveness they are talking about is not like after intercourse you must wait for 72 hours. No. When you take the medicine, it still works in your body within 72 hours. That's the understanding. Not after intercourse you should wait for 72 hours. No. The medicine is active in the first 24 hours to prevent ovulation. So no delay. The woman had intercourse on the 15th, and then she released egg on the 17th, which is the ovulation. So see the time now, she's going to release egg. She finished having intercourse here, she releasing egg here, and then they say, because 3 days, the wrong perception, and people understand, they say, oh, after 3 days, taking medication now, they say that the ovulating is risky. So she now consider that she ovulating on this day, and then she go take the backup pill on the same day that she's going to ovulate. What if you ovulate before taking the medicine? The medicine is not active anymore. So that's the thing. So most times it's advisable that to understand your ovulation, if you are preventing pregnancy, one of the best things you do is during your ovulation time, avoid intercourse. Because even you can tell why you ovulate at this point, and then you waiting for 3 days to take the medicine at this day. The medicine action is active, most active within the first 24 hours. They balance 2 days, 48 hours, the action is dropping. So even with ovulation, whether it will happen, it might happen without the medicine preventing it. So please, we just give you this knowledge to be careful. Don't depend on too much backup pills and think that is saving you. Get the knowledge of your cycle length, know your ovulation time, so that you will not take the risk of having intercourse during your ovulation, because it's where people make mistakes. Because even me, I won't tell you that your ovulation may range from 14 to 17, but I can tell the day that you will ovulate. So be careful, do not have intercourse during your ovulation time. That's a advice we can give you for here, because anything can happen here. So thank you so much. Let's keep following for more health talks.